We back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rome and Steph Speaks podcast. I'm Steph. Right here is my boy Rome. We're sitting on the opposite sides today. I think usually I'm on that side and he on this side. But
only Stephen would pay attention to stuff like that. Look, man.
Hey,
happy to be back.
People into that type of shit.
So look, on the video, we did a little, I guess you could call it a prequel or whatever.
Yeah, we did
to this podcast.
We did a part one, I guess you can say. Yeah. And
it's audio only.
It's audio only, so we did audio for one, and then we doing this audio and video. This one gonna be on YouTube, but they both will be on the Podbean, Spotify,
for sure,
Apple Podcasts, and we on a few things, bro. We on like Google, some whole other ass shit. I don't know where Podbean be distributed.
Well, I'll say this,
but we on there.
I'll say this, man. First of all, I'm always on here looking manny, no haircut, no none of that.
I'm looking manny today.
So,
he got the fresh cut.
Y'all see me.
I'm looking toe up from the flow up, but it's good.
But anyways,
it's good. Fuck. Well, my cousin did line me up. I finally got a line in.
Oh,
it took a while.
Turn him up.
My cousin Courtney, his barbershop is in Oakland. Damn, I should have did a way better job at this.
I would never tell y'all my barber name because I don't want to see you at the shop.
I'm gonna tell y'all my cousin. He just
don't
started.
Be looking for me. Don't ask my dog about me. No, none of that. I got good relationships.
His IG is C, the letter C, the Barber 8. You know what I'm saying? Lucky's Barbershop, and on Clay Street, 948 Clay Street in Oakland, California. Shout out to my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He got me right. Check him out.
Go mess with dog. I got a cousin who cuts my hair sometimes. When I can catch up to him. Anyways, to address the little prequel to part one, whatever you want to call it, we kind of addressed the hiatus, why we've been gone over a month. Obviously, for those who be tuned into my Instagram or know me personally, you know my mom's passed. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to address it again because I just did that. So go listen to that if you want to hear my take on it. You feel what I'm saying? That is what it is. So we going to roll right into some topics and get it jumping. See what me and Steph got going on, what we feel like we need to react to.
Mm-hmm. And then another, I promise will be the last shout out. Shout out to the fans or whatever. You know, we appreciate it. We've been gone for like 6-7 weeks.
He said the fans. Like we just pop it. Go ahead.
We popping in our own. We popping in our own right to the folks. Because people really be hitting us up.
Hey, you know though.
Like, yo, when y'all dropping again and shit like that.
People definitely have asked me like, man, we looking for some more material. And I want to say this too though. Okay. You know, we had my mom's crib or my parents' crib, you feel me, where we really grew up. I think we bought this joint when I was like 7 or 8. I was really coming home from the hospital from a spine surgery, so I really don't remember just hella good. Yeah. But I've been living here, bro, since I was in 3rd grade. So however old you is, for me, like I said, I came home from the hospital to the new crib, but it is what it is. Yeah, and if wheelchair and all, but I bounced back.
If you haven't been here, I'll just give you a quick little something. You know, the walls are red, green, and black, yellow. You know, isn't your dad a Rasta type? Or just for the black power, black people and things like that.
He's something like that. Here. So you feel me? I just wanted to do something in the crib. My family is letting go of the crib soon. Yeah. For me, we opened the escrow today. So if y'all know what that means, then you know what come with it. I am a real estate agent. I've been involved in that. So I wanted to just etch something in the history, do one last little thing here because we will be moving on into new chapters. But yeah, shout out to the fans. And we've been going for a little bit. All those who are still listening to our old shit and stuff like that. Yeah, I really am sounding like we've been in the game for a minute. Nah, I mean, Steph, do what you got to do, buddy.
But yeah, you know, shout out to everybody. But anyway, let's get into the podcast now. You know, we were just speaking on like money and stuff like that about certain shit. And we were speaking on the Derek Jackson dude who just a straight capper. I gotta say this too. Don't trust people on the internet for relationship advice. Outside of the one black dude, what's his name?
I don't know his name, but
like Kevin Samuels or something like that. That's the one dude I like. I listen.
I know
to,
who you're talking about, but I don't know.
I don't pledge by him like a lot.
This
of
is
people
what I gotta
do.
say,
You
bro.
can't pledge by.
Don't
social
listen to
media
nobody for advice. Nobody.
Unless
like,
your mom or dad.
Listen to somebody on BPZ say don't trust nobody, not even your mama or your daddy.
Who said that?
On BPZ.
Oh nah.
Hey, but I say this.
Mama.
I say this though. You feel me? At the end of the day, everybody's life is their own life. You have to do shit that you can come to terms with, that you can go to sleep with yourself at night for. And you got to love people for who they are and not who you want them to be. So, you know, when you respect that and you respect the game for what it is, then you'll be all right. Like, advice really should be about providing you access to information. If I provide you more information, it's now up to you what you do with that information. But it ain't my job to tell you what decision to make. You can give me 2 situations. I'm going to tell you, this is what I can foresee from this situation. This is what I can foresee from that situation. With that, you take that and you make the best decision you can.
My fault, bro. She liked the comment. I was looking at that shit. Comedy.
Do your thing, bro.
Yeah.
But you feel me? That's all I can say on that. Because I don't really take advice from nobody. I don't want to say I'm thugging, but definitely doing what I want to do.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is at this point. What the little emoji say?
Like it is what it is. Like it is what it is.
Feel me?
But we finna take a trip to Vegas. I know. I mean, a lot of people probably not doing as much traveling as they used to, or they wish they could have done more pre-pandemic. But I ain't gonna cap. I've been on a few excursions. I drove halfway across the country. I think I went to LA. I went to Reno. All this shit. But I am undefeated so far in the COVID test. You know, blessings to the people who caught it, passed away from it. But
Rome's still COVID free whole pandemic too. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. But things are starting to open up a little bit more. And we finna take a trip to Vegas with our cousin Greg, who will be on this podcast. He be on our next about getting on here. We still gotta bring people on to this. But
cause my cousin Ruben gotta get on too.
Yeah, we gotta get on. But like, do you think Vegas is overrated sometimes, bro?
I think Vegas is extremely overrated. So I got siblings who have lived in Vegas and currently live in Vegas. Mm-hmm. So I've been hella times. I think it's hella overrated.
I think you can party like that anywhere. I feel like Floridians don't leave Florida to come to Vegas. I feel like they got that shit out there anyway.
Nah, they do.
Do they? Well, I mean, I don't know. I've never been to
But I
Florida.
say this though, bro. I'm not the person to ask, cause I'm hella boring. Like, even when we was talking about money, you was like, if I had money, I'd go spend a month somewhere. And then
I'll spend a month in each country if I was rich.
A month somewhere else, a month. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had money, I would just buy hella nice clothes and shoes and cars. I would do hella normal shit. Like, I like shit I like to do. I like to watch movies. Like, I put a movie theater in my crib. Mm-hmm. I like to make money. I like to drive my car kind of fast sometimes.
I'm a big fan of dividends.
I like to blast my music. So it's like I would do hella normal shit. Like, to be honest, bro, like when you talk about traveling, right? If I just went down the list of places I've been, I always went for a reason, and it was only fun because of the reason or because of the people I spend time with.
Yeah, like, I was like, we going to Vegas just cause.
Spending time with my loved ones has always been like the interesting part to me. Like, I just got back from Hawaii, but Hawaii wasn't really that fun, but I was appreciative to be able to be there just because a young black dude from the hood, you really don't envision yourself. Like, I used to say I would do shit like that.
Yeah, that's me too. I only been to Hawaii for Elijah.
That
shit was fun.
I used to say I would do shit like that, and then to actually be able to do it, to actually realize some of the shit that you used to say, it's cool. Same thing like when I went to Rome. Like when I'm standing in the Coliseum and I'm like, you feel me? I used to be a little boy looking at the Coliseum in history books, and now I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's how it was with me in like Venice, Italy. Like you always hear about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you want to like, bro, like one, I feel like I said this before, but like, bro, spaghetti and meatballs is not even a thing in Italy.
Yeah.
That's an American thing. Just like how burritos aren't Hispanic. That's an American thing. I feel like we've been getting lied to a lot of these years in America.
But it's like, bro.
Like the first president was a black dude. You feel me? Ooh, they ain't ready for that though. We might get canceled up in this bitch. They might mute our shit on YouTube.
Talk about it, huh? It's messy. Man. But I mean, like, yeah. So it more so be about me being appreciative and about me appreciating the company of the people that I'm with. But I really don't be having the urge to go nowhere. Like,
I be wanting to go so many
I ain't
places,
gonna lie.
bro.
I just go places because people say that's where they want to go. Like my sister or something, or my brother or something, like, oh, we finna go here. I'd be like, I'll go with you. But I would never initiate nothing like that. I was about to say, like, but I was on Twitter earlier and it was like, it's hella trashy to call your girl your bitch. So I'm like,
yeah, go ahead and speak about that, bro.
I mean, bro, I can't tell people what pronouns to identify with. If your girl likes to be called a bitch, I think you should call her what she likes to be called.
No.
It's up to you, cuz. Personally, I ain't never really met a girl, like, I guess I ain't never really dealt with a girl who, like, had an objection to it.
Yeah.
So,
You seen the skit by Corey Holcomb about calling your girlfriend a bitch?
Nah, what did he say?
He was like, you gotta work him into it. He was like, yeah, you just ain't training her right. He was like, you gotta just slip it in. Like, haha, bitch, you crazy. Shit like that. Like, hey, bitch, can you pass me the remote? Shit like that. Like,
I got to tell you this, though,
he
bro.
obviously said it way funnier than I
got to tell you this,
now,
though, bro. I'm not one of these fake wannabe pimp ass dudes. Trying not to use the N-word. You see me stop the N-word right there. Oh! But
yeah, I'm trying to get better.
But I'm not one of them, though. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's up to me to train no female, no none of that. Like, just like you females don't be wanting to train us.
I think it's a little different probably when sex is going on, right? I feel like you can probably down there say anything while you guys are having sex, right?
Definitely could call it a B-word while you...
Maybe, right?
I have a friend. I don't personally fuck her, but I have a friend who got called the B-word once. She said it turned her off, so she stopped having sex. She was like, and it was fucked up because the sex was cool and she planned on going back. And I was like, that's tough.
But Breast called her a bitch and she wasn't rocking with it?
See, but again, bro, I'm like, you know, I'm really celibate. I'm really celibate. I really don't know too much about the whole sex thing.
I'm celibate.
I really don't know too much about the whole sex thing.
Do y'all believe he's celibate?
I'm chilling, you feel me?
Do y'all believe that?
But
leave a like.
Like I said,
hey, niggas be saying that. Leave a like on the video.
Or comment below.
Comment below if you think he's lying.
Hey, Dito, I never really met a girl.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I never really met a girl who, like, at least dealt with one, like, in my own personal life who minded. Like, the last three, every one of them, like, every girl I ever fucked with, they didn't care if I called them a bitch. Like, they'd probably tell somebody, like, shit, they called me a nigga. They'd be in the car like, yeah, I'm in the car with my nigga. It's okay. I'm in the car with my bitch then. Feel me? Call me wrong, I'm gonna call you by your name. What the fuck? Y'all could call us niggas all the time, but y'all don't like the bitch word. I don't get it. But I mean, like I said, it depends on what pronouns you want to be called. It's people in this world who are genetically or biologically male who want to be called female or vice versa. So I got to call you by the pronoun you want to be called.
I've been learning.
I'm not telling
if
you
I'm
what to
still
be called.
Fucking up about that, I apologize. Where I was raised and how I was raised, those certain situations didn't exist. I feel like they just start coming into the frameworks.
If your girl tell you to call her a bitch, because that's what she like to be called.
I mean, hey, bitch.
You should call her that. If she tell you to call her Kim and her birth certificate say Jesse, you should call her Kim. What the fuck? Who gives a fuck? Call them what they want to be called. I think
when it comes to names like that, I think it's a noun.
She don't like to be called a bitch. Don't call her one. If she like to be called a bitch, call her one. Real simple fix. If you're confused, maybe you should ask her, what do you like to be called? I'm sure she'll tell you. I tell y'all personally, I don't mind being called a nigga. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Anyways,
if you were having sex with a white girl, about to believe it, like you say you haven't before, but if you guys are having sex and she call you a nigga, you stopping immediately?
Of course not.
What? That's funny as fuck.
I mean, Stephen, you have to understand. First of all,
that's hilarious.
I would never diminish myself.
I thought you would say no. Like, I mean, I thought you would say yeah. You're stopping immediately.
Why would I stop? I would.
Oh shit!
I would never diminish myself to this sex with the whites, and then think that it's something it's not. Like, I know that there are racial undertones in this sexual interaction. So if I did, like, I'm not saying I've never had sex with a white woman. What I'm saying is I'm not going to diminish my thinking to think, oh, it's something that it's not. I know that it's racial undertones. I'm damn near, like, I tell you the truth. Like, when I go to my homeboys, I'm probably going to say, like, yep, I just bust a little white joint. You feel me? So with that, yeah, like, I know what you came here for.
No, what I'm saying, if she call you a nigga mid-sex.
That's what I'm saying.
Not,
she came here to fuck the nigga, so I'm not going to act like it's not that. She called me. I know what the fuck she thinks.
If she like, yo, fuck, like.
I know
like
what you think about me,
dick,
bro.
Like I can't even say it. But she just say some wild shit, like some nigga, like.
Yeah, fuck me with the nigga cock, whatever porn language you could think of. Yeah, shit. I'm fucking with it, bitch.
What if she hit you with the hard ER though?
Woo! I ain't mean to say all that. I ain't mean to call the imaginary white girl a bitch. But the point is, I know.
What if she hit you with the hard ER though?
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
It's the same shit.
I don't watch porn hella much. Damn. But like when I was watching porn and shit,
I'm gonna get fired from my job talking about shit like
12
this.
And 13, cuz that's the type of porn I was watching. Like white women fucking the black man. I don't know why.
You know, I heard that industry is real racist to the African American ladies.
For sure.
Cause all you do is see is like white chick fucks
but they're,
black
again,
guy. I don't want to.
You playing stupid if you acting like you don't know that it's racial undertone in that interaction. It's racial undertone in interracial relationships. But
crazy. But
okay.
Damn.
Everybody had a assumption.
This conversation low-key took a straight turn, bro.
Everybody had a assumptions and whatnot or what it. Hey, love people for who they are, not what you want them to be. Your white girlfriend is probably a bit racist, dog. I'm just telling you the truth.
And her family's probably a little racist. And her grandparents are probably racist as fuck.
Just telling you the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. I swear I would. Not a good liar.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on from all this wild shit we talking about, bro.
I love the wild shit, but go ahead.
How do you feel about the way the Asian community is getting treated around the country right now? I think it's mainly in San Francisco.
Okay, so one, I got something completely different I want to talk about. But
okay, no. Let's talk about your shit.
Nah,
this is a whole different.
But I want to jump into that too. I think you've seen a few of my little takes on Instagram. But what I wanted to touch on, man, is a few years ago, right, when we was working together at the organization we was working with, I had a conversation with the executive director,
don't say their name.
Not the executive director of the overall organization, but the smaller one that we was a part of, or director or founder, whatever the name is.
Yeah.
Point in that is, me and them had a conversation about where the world is and where we'd like to see the world at. You feel what I'm saying? Saying that to say that sometimes, like, I would love to live in a world where it's like women can move around and do whatever and do such without unwanted attention, advances, or any sort of sexual harassment from men or other women or gender non-conforming people. Mm-hmm. But then the reality is that exists. And so until we can live in a world where it doesn't exist, we have to move in a way to protect ourselves. I would love to live in a world where black men and black women are not being killed by police nobody else as well. But until then, we have to live in a world to protect ourselves. And so saying that to say what we would like the world to be and what we have to live in are often two different things. Now watch me loop that back into the Asian thing. Of course, I have a problem with anybody being involved in unprovoked attacks. for any reason, may it be financial gain, may it be pure hatred or whatever. It's unprovoked. I ain't did nothing to you. Why you over here bothering me? That don't matter. You Asian, white, black, whatever. Don't come bother me. I won't bother you. Leave people alone. What I will say is this. Asian people have directed a lot of their anger from the attacks, not to the people, but to the black community as a whole. And the perpetrators of a lot of these things have been black. I'm not going to lie about that. But the community did not endorse these niggas. I didn't send them out to do.
Damn, some nigga shit. What's up, Kev? We doing a podcast right now.
Steph just answered the phone for Kevin, who I haven't talked to in weeks.
Hey, hold on. We about to put you on speaker real quick.
For Kevin, who I haven't talked to in weeks. In the middle of my very powerful statement.
Hey, say something to the podcast, Kev.
Brother Kev, say hello to the podcast.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Man, it's Brother Kevin here, man, just sending out good vibes. I've been on my Sonic Soul lately. For the youngsters that don't know about that, that's Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. It's a whole different vibe, man. And that's the vibe that I've been on. And I hope that y'all can vibe out to these two smooth brothers right here.
Peace and reciprocity to
Peace
your
and
brother
reciprocity. Don't forget the 8 P's. The 7 P's.
Peace and reciprocity to
all right,
your brother Kevin.
I'm going to tap in with you after the podcast. All right.
Maybe we'll stop by the house.
Yeah. Damn, my fault. That was...
Nah, dude.
I thought it'd be cool as fuck to just answer that just on a podcast.
Human beings.
Yeah,
we have a real life. But my point is this. I'm not going to lie about the fact that the perpetrators have been black. But we did not endorse them. As a black
I don't know, not one of them niggas.
As a black
did
community, we did not endorse them.
Now.
And to my knowledge, I don't know them. I can't speak to why they did what they did. But let me tell you, if you perpetuate hate onto me based on what they did to you, you are literally doing what you're asking us not to do. And y'all are not pro-black. Like, it ain't just a bunch of Asians running around hella pro-black. And
there are a few.
I didn't have some Asian support, but y'all not just running around hella pro-black. And I ain't never, ever seen y'all go to bat so much for black people like this. But then again,
they are but you know they are posting some photos of people who were back then, but like I seen the same photo though. I'm sure there's more.
Asian people getting $600,000 and $700,000 on $30,000 GoFundMe's.
Facts,
bruh. And black people is
the Uber driver from the city got like 80
black
bands,
people
bro.
is denouncing their communities as whole. They doing weird shit, and it's
you know who stick together the most on GoFundMe's, bro?
Asians.
No, bro, them racist ass white niggas, bro. Like Dylan Roof, bro, when he killed those 9 African Americans in South Carolina at the church after they just worshiped with this nigga, bro. He came up with like $1.5 million.
I ain't never seen
Johannes Medley, same shit after he killed Oscar Grant. He got his bail money from a GoFundMe. There's no way this nigga was a BART police officer. There's no way this nigga just had $2 million in the cut.
I ain't never seen no community.
Come on, man.
No community outside
Same
the police.
The nigga who killed
Trayvon Martin. The police community different. Like once you become a police officer, you're not black, you're not white, you're not Asian, you're not none of that. You just blue. But outside that, bro, I ain't never seen no community stick together like the Asian community. Like Asians is probably the most together community, and I think
my fault to interrupt again, but it's like my grandma sold her house. She sold them to an Asian family. I don't know which specific origin of Asia. I don't know if they're Chinese, Vietnamese, all this. So I'm just saying Asian because that's the continent, right? So that sounds kind of racist, but like, bro, these niggas built the house up in hella shit, bro. There's like 2 to 3 whole ass families in there, but they're like cousins, aunties, and uncles, and brothers and sisters and shit. Like, come on, man.
I mean, bro,
niggas can't even share a fucking room together or share a bed. Niggas get so just caught up like sharing a bed.
I guess my frustration is with black people, because we jump to separate ourselves.
You know what? It brings us back to the topic about how we're saying like supporting black black-owned businesses, bro, about how like, oh, they gumbo don't hit like my grandma's do, so I'm gonna stop fucking with them, and I'm gonna go get me some fucking Chipotle.
If Ruth Chris burn your chicken, you'll be back in 2 weeks. You'll
be back in 2 weeks.
You'll ask him not to burn it this time.
Come on, man.
Black person fuck up. One, I'm gonna say this: my homegirl just had a situation. She did a birthday party, right? I'm sure she wouldn't mind me speaking on it. Now,
You gonna say her name or not?
I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay.
But I know the other girl. I know the girl who did the party. I know the girl who party it was, whose daughter it was, whatever. Now, she feel like she paid a good price for what she asked for. She feel like she didn't get what she asked for. She reached out to the girl. She expressed her concerns about what she didn't get. She asked if there was an accommodation that could be made. Of course, that accommodation would have been financial.
To get all the money back or some money back?
A portion of the money.
A portion, okay. At least it's not all.
And then the girl not only denied her request, but continued to post the party as if it was a successful event. Then it became, okay, boom, I'm angry. This is why I don't fuck with black people. This, that, and the third. Now, on both ends, if you didn't satisfy your customer, accommodate. You feel what I'm saying? And
like J. Cole said, you don't fuck with the album, see me in the streets, I'll refund you.
And if you didn't, you feel what I'm saying? Don't give up on black people because one mistake was made. But then if you want to be honest, I tell you this, if a buck on your Louis belt break, I guarantee you take it to Louis, they'll fix it.
But you gotta remember though, it's different with food. But you know what? I take that back though. Like DoorDash and shit. You can be like, hey, y'all fucked my food up. What they do? Give you a free pass on it?
DoorDash, they gonna credit you.
They gonna credit you.
Oh, they didn't send you something? We offer you $15 right now.
Right now. You be like, fuck it, 15, you'll reorder the same French fries.
Fuck it, it's good.
And niggas be lying sometimes.
And that's the thing though. And the main thing is, you feel me, it's protecting your brand as well. It's a matter of good business.
Yeah, like I feel like
what you won't do is leave the Louis Vuitton store and say we sold you some shit that was broken.
Yeah, I
no, you won't.
And I feel like if somebody paid us to be on a podcast, let's just say they paid us $1,000 each. You don't show up, but I do. If I don't show up and you do, I'm assuming I feel like with the people we are, would you get $1,000 back?
Yeah, I'm gonna refund them.
Yeah, refund them. But then how about this stuff?
If for whatever reason I can't make it to my commitment, I'm gonna do whatever I can.
But what about like we give you $500 just for the conversation when you get you $500 when you get here, you don't show up, you keeping the $500?
What you mean?
So like it's like we gonna pay you half now and half later.
Nah, unless that was in my booking.
In a contract, okay.
Unless for whatever reason I made that clear in my booking. But for the most part, what I'd probably do is like I'd probably be like, it's a show-up fee. Like you know how dancers do. It's a show-up fee.
I don't know how dancers do.
Dancers require you to send a deposit. Then when they get there, it's a show-up fee. Like now that I'm here, and then they expect tips. So, if I had a contract that said, okay, if you're trying to lock me down for a date, say I charge $1,000 for an appearance overall.
Yeah.
You're trying to lock me down for a date. I would probably charge you $250 to lock down the date. For whatever reason, I can't make this date. You know,
we can always change it, but I'm keeping this $250.
We would change the date,
but I'm keeping the $250.
So my thing would be this. This is probably what I would do if it was me. I would take the $250. I would make it clear that if for whatever reason, barring unforeseen circumstances, because shit happens.
Shit does happen.
I will reschedule the event. Mm-hmm. I will offer you 3 dates in which I could reschedule.
If you can't fit those 3 dates.
If for whatever reason we cannot come to agreement on one of the 3 dates, I will offer you, you know what I mean? Because at that point, you would turn down the 3 dates. So at that point, I would offer you.
We're gonna be doing some good business. We're gonna do some good business.
I would offer you a partial refund. Yeah. So I would offer you 50% refund.
So we go keep 125.
So that means that you pay me $250. If for whatever reason we can't book out of these 3 dates and I had to reschedule, I will give you $125 back. You would understand that.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just saying this too, cause these streamers that I watch, Swag, J Smooth, Booyah, and Santana, they just signed to some clan called FaZe Clan, right? And they need some minority people. 2 of them are black. The other ones are I don't know their race. I don't want to assume, but they joined FaZe Clan. I think FaZe is predominantly owned by white people, but they have like their own little subgroup. It's like Dreamville signing under Rock Nation,
right?
Type shit. But they're signing under like a white people, right? But I get it. They doing it for the bag and for the exposure, and then the main dude of that group brought his people with them. Totally understand, but like me and you, bro, I just tweeted like if I sign with like a white franchise or a white community, I'm going in for the bag, bro. And I said I'll give 25% to black-owned businesses. I'm going in strictly for the bag. And I'm going in as a partnership, and I'm going for ownership.
Let's be very clear that he means 25% of the total profit we both make, because I would pledge 25% of my money as well.
So 12.5. Let's get that clear. But yeah, so that's what I'll do. That's what we'll do, because like I'm going for the straight bag, bro.
Now my thing, I gotta tell y'all again, bro. I got bills. I got a real life. I got people who really count on me. I love all that talk about all that shit we could be doing and what the world could be, and until then, nigga, I'm finna run this check in.
You gotta get it up, bro.
And to add to what I was saying, bro, when I show up to an appearance that you've already paid me $250 to show up for, what I would do, because I'm so confident in my work, I would require $500 upon showing up,
and I would $250 for the talk. $500 for showing up.
No,
$250. No, I'm just
$250 booked a date.
This is all off $1,000.
Right, $250 booked a date.
Booked the date.
$500 for showing up and doing my job.
And $250 for the closing.
I would allow you this $250 reserved based on your satisfaction.
Damn.
And that's how confident I am in my work.
But would you tell them that? Because I feel like a lot of people probably won't give you that $250 though.
I would. I don't know. I don't necessarily know how I would phrase it.
I wouldn't do it.
I maybe wouldn't tell him that.
I wouldn't say that. I would probably go tip a bartender like $50 or something like that. If we like doing some type of huge gathering, I'll tip the catering people something. But I'm not gonna get them like they $250 right back. I'll probably go give it to a server.
But I mean, it depends.
Or the stage crew, something like that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't share it. But like, all right. But in my mind,
you wouldn't mind
if somebody complained, I don't feel like you brought your A game, then I would offer $250 back.
I wonder if rappers do that with verses, because some rappers be dropping horrible verses.
Remember, that's what Meek and Drake got into it about.
Oh, he was ghostwriting. Like, hold on, nigga, you didn't even write this.
And then remember, Meek said, like when Meek was upset, what he said was, we didn't get what we paid for.
Yeah.
We paid for you to come and do it.
And then Drake dropped one of the hardest diss tracks of all time. You don't believe that because you're a Meek Mill fan, right?
Even Meek believes it. So, I mean, his fans can.
That shit was nominated for a fucking Grammy.
This is why I don't believe it.
But niggas don't fucking
I listen to music based off what you're saying.
But niggas want Grammys.
I gotta tell you, like, people be like, I don't listen to Rod Wave. He make me too sad. I'd be like, I love that sad shit.
Rod Wave is hard, bro.
I'd be like, I'm going through life. Everything he's saying is real.
It's tough. And I real quick.
When he'd be like, I crashed the vet. Like, I really remember when we crashed our vet. Like, I was stressed. Vet was in the shop for hella long.
Remember, you had a poll, bro. You said what's Rod Wave's one of his best songs, and you said, was it 7 Days? No, All Week. You said that wasn't one of them. So what would you say?
Phony.
You think that song's phony? I think that's a really good
that's
song.
Phony,
that's a really good song, though, bro.
That's phony, low key.
I guarantee you, if it wasn't as popular,
top 3 favorite songs right now. That's the most played right now.
I don't know.
Not even by Rod Wave, but just 3 real popular songs you keep playing right now.
That I keep playing myself. Okay, I gotta go into the vault.
But you asked me what do I think is one of his best songs?
Yeah, just Rod Wave.
What do I think is one of Rod Wave's best songs? Now he got some hits, and he dropped on Friday, so let's see.
Okay, that's another reason why I brought it up, because he drops tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow at 9:30.
I think Chip. I don't know if it's Chip on, what is it? Chip on My Shoulder.
Oh, Chip off my shoulder.
I think that's
on
one
my
of them.
shoulder forever. Yeah.
That's one of them.
Let me go
I
to
think
artists.
the greatest is like, I think they sleep on that one.
Let me see.
But yeah, like, I don't know, it's a few of them. He got some hits though.
Where's
I think the chip on my shoulder one really hits hard for me because he's
like, remember as a small child we would play. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Is that it?
I know chip on my shoulder is like, let's see. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Do it in the pen.
Hey. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted, so I'm gonna talk over this a little bit.
Yeah, cut it off. Okay, but point is this.
Okay, we won't get copyrighted.
Okay, so point is this, and I'll tell you why that's one of my favorite songs. Mama told me when it rains.
Hold on, I got the lyrics right here. It says, Mama had already told me there would be days when it rains, but lately it's been crazy hurricanes.
My mom just died from cancer. So understand, like, when I'm hearing that song, and like, I'm like low key singing it, but talking to her, because at this point my mom wasn't talking, she wasn't.
Yeah.
It was hitting me at a different level, because she had told me, nigga, life gonna be life. You gonna go through some shit, but we gonna get through it every time. So like, you have to imagine how it felt, like, to not have her to get through shit with. It definitely felt.
I'm curious what this shit gonna sound like.
It definitely felt like a hurricane. All right, and then it said, Mama said I have this chip on my shoulder. That's forever. I was born with a disability.
I was about to say it's probably because
me and my mom talked about shit like that all the time. We talked about being black in America all the time. Seen them close the casket on Deja. We grew up together. I don't know Deja, but seen them close the casket on L. And we grew up together. That's really my big brother in real life. That's my blood brother. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I had just had a conversation with him. Right before that, I had a conversation with my other brother in prison about playing, being safe. Then I told Eggs play it safe. 3 days later, he was murdered. You know what I mean? I had a conversation with my brother before I left that weekend. He ended up losing his life. You feel what I'm saying? So, got me on my knees asking God, what's my purpose? Sometimes I really question, like, I thought I was doing the right thing. So whose sins am I really paying for? Is it mine? Is it theirs? Or whatever. Like, I could go verse by verse, come up with different shit, right? Like,
okay.
So that's why for me is one of them. Like I said, I'm listening to what rappers be saying.
Yeah. The shit I've been playing lately.
If I find somebody that's a liar, like if I figure out you're lying in your raps, I just can't play you.
I slapped Larry. I've been slapping this shit right here. Early Bird. Larry owns his own music, so I think we can play this on a podcast.
Does Larry own all his own music?
He does. He says it. You know what? I'll play this shit.
So if he gets to tripping on us, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna pull up to Honey Boba or something.
Yeah,
and be like, hey.
He says in the song, it's like, bitch, I own my own master, so no way I can flop. Like, okay. I forgot what song that is.
Well, you got to pay that $15,000 a month you owe, Larry, so I hope you don't flop. Nah, Larry is cool, though. Larry is cool.
Oh, yeah, it's this one. God still protecting me, but I can still keep that. But yeah. But he owns his own master, so I feel like it. But yeah, but that song is called Early Bird that I'm fucking with.
But yeah, bro, I'm just saying, like, I could go word for word as to why certain verses, like, I be listening to people, bro. So it's like, the first time I feel like you lied to me,
I put my heart
or I feel like you're not really not who you say you is, I can never respect you the same. That's even in my personal relationships. I be struggling to respect people.
Yeah, right here, nigga.
I think Kevin Gates says, like, I saw that flaw, that mean it really exists.
Huh. Right here. Don't stop. He owns his master, so I think it's okay if we play this shit.
So pointed.
Then I knew that I would make it, nigga.
Like, what made me not like the back-to-back diss song?
We just went to a whole ass tangent about some music.
What made me not like the back-to-back diss song?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what made me not like it. He said, "Is that a world tour or your girl tour?" I thought that was the weakest, most insecure line I've ever heard in music ever.
Okay. What about the Twitter fingers? What about the trigger fingers turning into Twitter fingers though? That was a bar, bro.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
That was a bar. And
this why I didn't respect it.
And the cover art was the Toronto Blue Jays went back to back.
I'm not saying that Meek, you feel me, is a real street.
And it was against
I don't know them, so I'm not saying Meek is a real street nigga or none of that, but Drake definitely isn't.
He says it. He said.
So y'all rappers, y'all supposed to talk on Twitter. Y'all rappers, y'all get paid to talk shit into, like, that's what y'all do. You're supposed, So then it wasn't that hard to me because I don't expect Meek to be a gangster because he's a rapper. He does rapper shit. These rappers.
And then I just tweeted this too. Like, why do rappers still act gangster when they got hella money? And they losing a lot of money acting gangster. Like NBA YoungBoy just went to jail and shit.
You're rappers.
I don't know him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I want that nigga to come for me or his people. But anyway. Like, niggas is losing money. Like, imagine how much money Kodak Black lost in jail. Because remember, he went to jail where they were still doing shows. Let's just say he make $80,000 a show. You just missed like, nigga, 30 shows. Again, that's $250,000 you just. That's more than $250,000 you just.
You know what I mean?
Like, what?
I don't expect.
I ain't missing no, man.
I don't expect much from Meek because I expect him to be a rapper. But when you say, is that a world tour or your girl tour? Let me tell you something. I'm a grown man, dog. I do hella shit, right? And imagine my girl, a real estate agent, she get a listing. She tell me, oh, come co-list it. Now I'm going to give you 2%. I'm going to take 3%. I'm going to do it. Like, we're in the same business and you have an opportunity for me. Why would I not do it? Because I'm scared of my girl making money and I'm not? No, if we a team, we a team. We in this together. Nicki got a bigger fan base. You finna go on a world tour. Cool. You need a second act or a nigga who didn't drop some songs with you, and I'm gonna get a check too. Duh. Like,
I feel that I do the same shit.
I'm not doing what? I'm not doing no insecure shit.
And then he was like,
if my girl make $200,000 and I make $100,000, to me that just sound like $300,000 coming in the household.
I like that.
Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like.
Are you a big fan of if you get married? Are you going to share bank accounts?
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
Probably. I mean, I'm gonna keep my own bank account too. But shit.
I was thinking in my head like, okay, if I do that, I'd rather us put 75% of our own shit into the group one, and then 25% goes to our own personal bank account.
Yeah, but I mean, you feel me? It just depends.
But that's just me though.
And then
I think that's a solid plan, by the way.
What was you about to say about NBA YoungBoy? Like, bruh, first of all, I think he's hella weak. I don't listen to him. The only songs I like by him are the ones that have Kevin Gates featured. But regardless, music is based on taste. If y'all like the nigga, y'all like the nigga.
Taste and, yeah. I would say the way you grew up, but I feel like a lot of white people listen to rap.
His dumb ass tried to run from the police.
Probably not the best move.
In the middle of L.A., like he's not famous. Where were you running to? Should have
went to Arizona.
Where were you running to?
They're not looking for him in Arizona.
Where was you running to, cuz? Then he had like hella bitches on the, damn, I don't mean to call them B words.
It's okay.
He had hella females.
It's not okay, but it's okay.
He had hella females on there talking about they was heartbroken. He went to jail. Why I was thinking to myself, like, damn, I hope they act like this if I go to jail. Mind you, I don't have as many bitches as him, but just shit.
You got any more Hennessy, bro?
I don't think so. Shit, mine.
No,
you never know. You never know around here.
It's good.
But yeah, bruh, so my thing is like, soon as you say, like, it could take one line in your song. Like, Biggie has a song where he like, you look so good, make me suck your daddy dick. Oh, cool. Don't like this song no more.
I think Tupac better than him anyway.
I can't sing it. You lost me right there. It was a great song. Not sucking her daddy dick, though. That's over with.
Tupac is better than him. It's not even.
All right, so let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this, right?
It's not a debate.
Let me ask you this.
Just like how J. Cole's better than Kendrick.
Does every man have a gay experience in their life, yes or no?
Yeah, I feel like so. Cause I feel like it might be that one time when like a dude accidentally slaps you on your ass. Or
not what I meant.
No, listen. Just think about Probably a horrible example. Like you just said, lost you right there, huh?
Not what I meant.
I don't know. I was like saying something like that. Well, listen, right? Like in sports, that's not a gay experience, but like they let that shit slide. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But anyway, like
I meant like
a gay dude.
Every man attracted to another man at some point in their life.
Oh, I don't know about
or
that.
Have
I don't know.
sexual thoughts
I don't know
about
about.
another man.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I'm thinking like some dude probably like accidentally like touched your boy. He's like, hey, nigga, what the fuck?
No.
You know, and then, or it's like
it might be a little hyper masculine, but that don't
like for example, this gay dude in my old class tried to holler at me and my homie through Facebook. Really? Yeah, like hey,
what y'all say back?
Nothing.
Was you mad?
No, I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, nah.
Hella
like,
crazy though, right?
Because he was like, hey, you trying to hang out? And I didn't even respond. So and my homie was like, bro, he sent me the same shit.
So I had this conversation, right?
You feel me?
I seen on somebody's
so.
Instagram. It was a girl. I'm assuming it was somebody answering a question on their Instagram to somebody else.
I just realized real quick, try to interrupt. We really gotta apologize a lot to certain communities because a lot of different communities will get upset.
Sensitive as fuck.
Sensitive as fuck. I'm trying to
this
keep.
Girl was on Twitter.
I'm trying to keep my job. I like my job.
This girl's on Twitter. She tweeted like, "This dude unfollow me because I wouldn't give no pussy," and I said, well, if that's all he came for, you wasn't giving it up. What he had to stay for? Why? She was like, what did she say? She said like disgraceful or something. And I'm like, damn, he don't have to follow you if he don't want to. He followed you to get at you.
Is it okay if I say what you say about situations like that through the airways or not?
I'm not coming. If I'm trying to get my dick sucked or trying to fuck or something and you not on that type of time, I'm not coming. No, you can't come over. No, I'm not coming over. Like, I'm very clear. Like, if you're coming over, like, sometimes you just fuck somebody, but that's somebody you already fucking. If I ain't never fucked you or something, I want to fuck you, and I'm going to ask you, oh, can I come over to your house?
So,
are you sucking dick or no? No? Okay. No reason to come, because it might be a misunderstanding. It don't need, bruh, I swear to God, the thing I'm most scared of is like a bitch saying, again, I don't mean to use the B word, but the thing
I almost got caught up like that.
The thing I'm most scared of
always ask
is a girl saying like I made it unwanted advance. You feel me? Granted, like as a kid, when I didn't know no better and it was slap ass Friday, middle school, whatever.
Ass tag or something like that. Like, slap ass tag.
Probably would have did that. You feel me? But I ain't know no better. Like now that I apologize to anybody who would have felt violated.
I ain't never played that. I wasn't cool enough.
I apologize to anybody ever felt violated in any situation like that. But as a grown man,
I would play football with Paris.
And this is fact. You can ask any female ever dealt with me. Either they made the advance or I flat out asked.
I ask every time, and
if that's not what you coming for and that's what I'm on, you should not come.
And I'm not going. I have to stop myself. And if something happened to me, and if a lady say I did something to her, that's a flat out lie. I'm gonna go to every single female that I dealt with, and I'm taking them to court with me, and I'm gonna put
character
them on the stand,
witness,
character witness, and I'm gonna say, they gonna say, did Stephen ask before he made any sexual advance to you? I guarantee you 110% of them will say yes, he asked for my consent before he asked to do anything. So, bitch, you got me fucked up.
If I touch your knee, I'm going to be like, my bad, I'm sorry.
My fault.
I didn't mean to touch you. And then you might be like, oh, it's cool. Like, you could do that. And I'll be like, oh, okay.
When I used to smoke.
Know. Some people don't want to be touched.
When I used
Unwanted
to smoke.
Touching is simple battery.
Nigga, when I used to smoke, I would be like, we bringing our own shit.
Bro, I swear.
Straight up.
G.O.D.
I don't even waterfall
I don't
off
even know.
Bitches. Oh, like, sorry.
To be honest with you.
Females.
To be honest with you, Stephen, he know the views. He know I don't even know which one of my people listen to this. Don't. But if you know any girl I ever fucked with, you could ask them.
Ask them straight up. I ask
swear to God.
Every time.
Like, bruh, I'm telling you, cuz. Like, that's my big. I'm not even coming. If that's the type of time I'm on, you're not on that type of time, I'm not coming. You shouldn't come. No.
But you don't like dates though, bruh?
Dates?
You don't like going to Ruth Chris and just be like, oh, okay.
With myself?
Damn, you be going to Ruth Chris by yourself, bro?
All the time.
Really?
They close.
Hey, you know what's crazy? They close, but like, bro,
they closed one in the city, but they know me there.
You know what? I went to eat by myself one time. I swear, bro, I thought it was a joke, and I thought that shit was funny and lonely. Nigga, that shit peaceful as fuck.
Peaceful. It's peaceful.
That shit is so peaceful. Because you can eat when you want. You can stare at the menu.
One thing, like I said,
the
Steph,
breadsticks don't go nowhere.
I don't have that many friends, bro.
You can buy 2 shots to yourself.
I just started damn near having friends, and I'm low key awkward, like in friendships, because I don't know what to do, and I usually defer because I'm pretty open minded. So you feel me? But when I'm in there by myself, I can go to any restaurant I feel like going to. I can do anything I feel like doing. I can eat what I want to eat. I don't feel me. So, like, I am a romantic person. If I'm feeling in love and whatnot, then I like to do things to please my partner, and so therefore we may hang out and do dating.
I gotta get better at that. I feel like I can do it
me,
early on in the
like,
relationship.
Again,
I feel like later on it starts to like
any
diminish.
girl who ever dealt with me, I can't say their names because like
liabilities.
Yeah, they all in, but girls out is really
they in cahoots. I'll say it. They in cahoots.
I say this. I've been in 3 real relationships.
They in cahoots. No, I'm just
been
playing.
in 3 real relationships. I done had a few little, you feel me? Few little, you know what I'm saying? Like saying that to say, you gotta like you can ask the girls who fucked with me. You have to like damn near beg for my time, and it's not me being funny or nothing. I really fake way be busy. So what has to happen is like the girl will make the reservation, or she'll tell me what we doing. She'll be like, "Come get me. We gonna do it." All right, cool, boom. Now,
you is hella busy. I feel like we both busy.
When I be in relationships,
like people don't understand how easy and hard it is to meet up for this podcast.
When I be in relationships, I try to pay attention. You feel what I'm saying? Like to what you like, and I'm gonna probably do that. Cause in real life, I'm hella boring. Cause like I will sit in the house and read my books, play my video game, watch my TV.
Bro, my mom taught me and my brothers to I can stay in the house. Like this pandemic was probably one of the best things. Nigga, me and my brothers can play video games all day. I can watch Arrow, Flash, all that shit so many times and still be like, oh shit.
Since we grown now, we out of school and shit. You feel me?
I'm still in school.
My mom isn't going and shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I grew up in Richmond. Like I grew up in the city. Like we from the city. I did everything in the city. Went to school in the city and shit.
All that.
But we owned a house in Richmond. So I'm saying that to say, like, I ain't had weekend friends. I wasn't hanging out on the block with y'all. I was like, that's what my childhood was really me being in the house. Really me getting comfortable within myself or with my siblings and my cousins.
You know what? That's
so
crazy.
If you see me roll, you'll see me with like cousins or siblings or by myself.
That's crazy because like
I be to the neck with that Nike jacket on. You dig what I'm talking about?
The puff coat. With the puff coat.
I'm out here.
And just so you know. Anyway, we go.
I'm out here.
But like my boy Sheedan, right? Me and Sheedan really never used to kick it on weekends in like high school and shit. But once college hit, that's when we started hanging out on weekends and stuff. But like on weekends growing up, I'm with Zolt. My boy Zolt. And niggas know like me and Zolt, nigga, we peas in the pot. Back then you couldn't go nowhere like Zolt. Like, you feel me? That was my boy.
Little cousin Dominic. He the only person ever rode with me everywhere. Like we didn't be everywhere together.
Zolt rode everywhere.
I used to take him to college parties when he was in high school.
So when I start making money with college parties. No, my cousin Josh. No. Zolt too, but my boy Josh and Sam, nigga, you talk about road deep. Nigga, we used to pull up in Rome's Volvo. Well, not Rome's Volvo. Ross's Volvo. Nigga. 5 deep, 6 deep.
And
nigga,
Raina,
5 seat.
Raina, that's like I ain't even
pulling
start.
Up to the,
I ain't even start going outside till I got a car.
Then mom got this TV.
Raina and them used to call me every weekend.
Mom got that exact same TV.
Raina and them used to call me every weekend. And then when Raina went to school, it was Shanti and Naya calling me every weekend. Ron, we going here, we going there. I should just go with them. But then to me, it was always like I just love spending time with my people, so I just go wherever they go. But if it was up to me, like if it was just me, I'd have been at the crib to the neck by myself. I don't give a fuck watching TV. I love movies and shit. I love eating round table pizza, watching movies.
Round table pizza go crazy.
Watching movies, that's it. I ain't gonna. I mean, shit, I already said a lot of other stuff on this podcast. I like to have sex too, but that's pretty fucking dangerous at this point. So I don't do that no more. I told y'all I'm celibate. I've been, I've been celibate like 2 years. Clearly lying, but I tried to.
Okay.
Clearly.
But
when I was a young nigga, I had this problem of fucking people bitches. I stopped doing that a long time ago.
Cap.
Long time ago.
Cap.
Like
Cap.
I can't help it. Even me and Steph first met.
Cap.
I told Steph, I said, I think Brett bitch like me. But Brett said he talked to her, so I'm trying to be cool.
Like I said, cap.
That didn't happen?
No, I'm saying like you not fucking other niggas bitches.
That happened. That
hey,
happened.
Look. Hey, he really did come to me. Rome really came up and was like, she fucking with me, bro, but the homie fuck with her. I'm like, well, shit, nigga, maybe it won't fall through.
I said, bro, she's tweeting about me. No,
and he showed me the tweets. I'm like, let me see, bro. I was like, oh, nigga, that just happened.
I'm like, cuz. But I'm like, bruh.
That shit literally just happened.
I'm like, bruh, right say now. That's him, though. You feel me? So
it wasn't him. Hey, that's another thing, too. Dudes got to stop falling victim to the, hey, bro, I'm talking to her right now, bro. That's me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it ain't, bro, because
it is, though, bro. Hey, brother. I heard. Tell you this, brother. You could have her, man. First of all, this is a bad batch of females out here anyway. I don't want no parts of it. Bake up a new batch and let the old ones out the relationships or whatever, because I'm cool. I don't want to say bake up a new batch because I'm not looking for young bitches.
Do you, I was about to say, do you feel like you comprehend with older women nowadays?
So this is the thing, right? If you look at my history, I generally fuck with girls younger than me. This girls older than me thing is very new.
But of age. Younger.
Younger than me, but this older than me thing is very new. But it's manny, like, I don't know, like.
It's a great
I think I would do better. I ain't even gonna say that. I don't know what I'd do better with. It's a bad bitch out here in general. I'm on the run. I'm hiding from everybody. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Ah! Y'all just be in my DMs trying to do bad things to me.
Bad things.
Hey, I'm like as bad as a female now. I'd be like, what you like me for? You don't like me? Don't do that. No.
Don't do it. But, I think me personally.
Hey, Steph, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. You got to drop this tonight. Like, I can't wait to post this shit so everybody.
Hey, okay, I
can get the reactions.
We could do it while we're here. But like I was saying, bro, like older women are just cool, bro, because they know what they want, especially if they fucking with a dude that's younger than them.
Well, that's the thing, bro.
And I messed around with two ladies who were recently divorced, and I was like,
ooh, divorced.
I got lucky because they were both just recently divorced, and I was there. One of them wanted to be my sugar mama, but I wasn't going to Wisconsin. I should have went to Wisconsin. That lady probably could have paid for my fucking expensive ass USF tuition.
I make boyfriends very insecure, so I stay out of people's business. I'm done.
I never took a guy's female before.
Neither have I.
Cat.
I'd be here for a good time, not a long time. You could have her back.
I heard those. I feel like that's a very frequent bio.
Good time, not a long time.
Yeah. Or like my homie used to put.
I gotta tell you though,
I'm
bro,
just a squirrel trying to find a nut.
A nigga fucked my bitch, and it really kind of hurt me, dog. It was one to the chest. You dig what I'm talking about? So, one, they not out here for you.
Damn, that shit just died on us.
I feel like it ended at a good point, but
shot in the chest.
Yeah, but anyways, they not out here for you because they doing you.
That's crazy. I promise you. So. That shit literally lasts an hour. Why is that? That shit don't last a fucking hour.
I'm minding my business, dog. Minding my business.
That's insane. I wish that shit give us a warning. But yeah, we finna leave it here.
It's good.
We appreciate the love and support. Be back. We're gonna be back consistent with it like we were before.
Trying to get busy.
Trying to get back. We trying to do our thing. But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the love and support. I'm Steph. With me is my boy Rome. This is Rome and Steph Speaks podcast. We out.